Well, it's one task that Priyanka Gandhi has taken up with missionary zeal to ensure that family bastions of Amethi and Raebareli are not breached by a well-calculated opposition offensive. And to make her mother Sonia and brother Rahul victorious, Priyanka is toiling hard.
Rahul Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi,
The Gandhi scion going all out in the family pocket borough, changing her style to suit the new challenges in Amethi. Priyanka trying to ensure that brother Rahul doesn't face any nasty surprises from the BJP's Smriti Irani and the Aam Aadmi Party's Kumar Vishwas.
राहुल जी ने कभी ये तो नहीं कहा कि अपनी शक्ति मुझे दो, उन्होंने हमेशा यही कहा कि आपकी शक्ति है, आप इसको पहचानो। तो उनकी जो राजनीति है वो भी इसी तरह से।
Behind me you can clearly see Priyanka Gandhi addressing another public meeting. There are about 15 public meetings which are scheduled in a normal day for Priyanka Gandhi. She starts her day when she lands here in Fursadganj, and then in rural settings like this, in small villages throughout the constituencies of Amethi and Raebareli, it is Priyanka Gandhi who goes and campaigns for her brother and her mother, the Congress President Sonia Gandhi. This goes on, she meets people come and meet her. Her entire schedule starts in the morning at around 11 or so and finishes at about 7. If she's in Amethi, she stays in the Munshiganj guest house. If she's in Raebareli, she stays in the Bhamamau guest house. Clearly, the entire thing happens just to take care of the constituencies of her brother and her mother. Apart from that, we rarely see Priyanka Gandhi taking stops or breaks in between. In the morning, what we hear from our sources is that she takes a breakfast and the entire day is just there on fruits and water. So this is a normal day for Priyanka Gandhi when she is campaigning in the constituencies of Amethi and Raebareli.
The game plan is simple: to pull out all the stops to ensure a big victory for Rahul. To meet the goal, Priyanka is reaching out to at least 10,000 people a day.
And another public meeting of Priyanka Gandhi comes to an end, as you can see that she has gotten into her car and will be moving for the next spot. This is a normal routine, and the public meeting lasts for about 10 to 15 minutes and they come to an end. When she's moving out, there are people who catch her, trying to get to her, trying to give a certain representations to her so that they can be addressed. So clearly the routine continues all throughout the day where people meet her, and public meetings are there with Priyanka Gandhi for about 10 to 12 minutes.
जो क्रांति इस देश में उनकी नीतियों की वजह से आई, जो फायदा देश की जनता को हुआ, अमेठी की जनता को हुआ, उसको कोई नहीं नकार सकता। राहुल जी ने भी जब अमेठी का विकास का काम शुरू किया तो उन्होंने इस सोच से किया कि आगे बढ़कर आज से 5 सालों में, आज से 10 सालों में यहाँ पे कितनी तरक्की आ सकेगी।
Interestingly, Priyanka is using neither a stage nor any microphone, betting big on personal interactions.
This is the 5th stop. In fact, she made a couple of detours. She went to a tea shop also and sat with the locals there. But by and large, she sticks to the program which has been given. But apart from that, she goes to various places, meets people and tries to connect emotionally with people. Though every rally which she addresses, every public meeting which she addresses, it is not the same, but she tries to establish that connect.
Priyanka is aware that Kumar Vishwas and Smriti Irani will employ every trick in the book to cause an upset in Amethi.
कि क्या विकास किया है अमेठी में उन्होंने? आज भी रिश्तों के आधार पर वो वोट मांग रहे हैं, लेकिन रिश्तों के और भावनाओं के आधार पर वोट मांगने वाले ये कांग्रेस के नेता जनता के साथ विश्वासघात करते हैं। ना यहाँ बिजली देते हैं, ना पीने का पानी देते हैं, सड़क की बजाय गड्ढे देते हैं, शिक्षा के अधिकार पर देश में भाषण देते हैं, लेकिन यहाँ बहनों के लिए सरकारी डिग्री कॉलेज नहीं खोलते। तो ये ढोंग जितनी जल्दी बंद हो उतना अच्छा।
Priyanka has also pledged not to venture out of the Gandhi family bastions of Amethi and Raebareli. Varanasi is a strict no-no, probably to save her some blushes if Modi registers a comprehensive win.
You won't be going to Varanasi for election at all?
I will take care. I'm in Raebareli and Amethi. I've always Varanasi. I heard I'm going to Golden Temple also. I've heard I don't know where else I'm going. I'm going to many places apparently, but I'm here.
Priyanka is confident that Raebareli and Amethi still swear by loyalty to the Gandhi family. Will voters prove her right?
All the snooping issues.
I think that if we talk about women's empowerment,
Yes.
we need to recognize the strength of a woman, and we need to talk genuinely about empowerment without being condescending towards women, and without thinking that we are doing some sort of a favor to women who happen to be half the population of this country.
It was Priyanka Gandhi who once again took on the BJP's prime ministerial candidate Narendra Modi, clearly stating in one of her public meetings that women development does not mean snooping on women and also not letting your party members do the same. So Priyanka Gandhi's battle here in Raebareli and Amethi is still on, and she's making extremely political statements.
अपने परिवार वालों को ले जाओ, अपने देश के लिए वोट लगाओ.
With Ashar Khan in Amethi, Bureau Report, headlines today.
Well, the Gandhis have a deep emotional connect with the family bastion of Amethi, and this certainly is an advantage for Priyanka as she goes about renewing the family ties with the voters, and the chemistry with the electorate is clearly visible.
जो प्रेम आपने दिया है, जिंदगी भर नहीं चुका पाएगी. बहुत है हमारे लिए. हम यहाँ खड़े हैं, आपकी बदौलत खड़े हैं. कोई हमारी हैसियत नहीं है कि हम खड़े हो रहे.
Priyanka Gandhi's connection with Amethi began when she was a little child, when her father, the late Rajiv Gandhi, contested from here.
आपके जो सांसद हैं राहुल जी, उन्होंने अपने पिताजी से ये सीखा. उनका बड़ा दूर का सोचना है. तो जो विकास के कार्य उन्होंने यहाँ किए हैं और जो योजना बनाई है, उन्होंने इसी सोच से बनाई है, जिस तरह से राजीव जी सोचते थे.
The Gandhi bond with Amethi is decades old. However, it can be seen in its real perspective only once elections are over. Priyanka's message to her party workers in Amethi is clear: to remain unfazed by any kind of provocation.
Apart from concentrating on the local issues, Priyanka also ensures that the national news is also catered to in these areas. She goes on to address that how the opposition is spreading canards about the Congress party and also about the government. Apart from concentrating on the local issues, there is a macro picture which also comes out in Priyanka's public meetings here in constituencies of Raebareli and Amethi.
कोई अंधेरे में बैठ के टीवी पे आते हैं, कहते हैं यहाँ बिजली नहीं है. कोई सड़कों के गड्ढे दिखाते हैं, और उसी तरह से दूसरी है जो पिछली बार चांदनी चौक से लड़ी थी. अब यहाँ से कोई कभी चांदनी चौक जाए तो पूछे कभी वापस गए वहाँ.
She has always been deficient on general knowledge. This is yet another example of it. I'm willing to give photographic evidence with regards to my work there. Is she willing to give me any evidence which shows Rahul Gandhi's involvement with his own constituency in the past 10 years?
4 महीनों में मैंने कम से कम यहाँ 1 लाख अपनी प्रियंकाएं तैयार की हैं. हर घर की लड़कियाँ, हर घर की महिलाएं तैयार हैं. 40 रात में गांव में रुका हूँ और पिछले 4 महीने से घूम रहा हूँ. अब वो वक्त गया, अमेठी में लहर नहीं, क्रांति चल रही है इस समय अमेठी में, जो पता चलेगी साथ-साथ.
We are standing with the motorcade of Priyanka Gandhi. As you can see besides me, she's resting in one of the farms. You can see that she's sitting there trying to have a small lunch, and that is what she does in the entire campaign. She stops for brief while having something. So this is part of the entire campaign trail which goes on as far as Priyanka Gandhi is concerned.
Her appeal simple, her strategy crystal. Priyanka effortlessly weaving the emotive and aggressive to win these hearts.
A key feature of Priyanka's campaign in entire public meeting is that she apologizes for coming late to every event. And it's a reality that nowhere Priyanka reaches on time. Basically because there are so many people stopping her on the way that it is practically impossible to be there on time.
Bureau Report, headlines today.
Well, it's designed to enable Priyanka Gandhi to strategize her moves and pull the strings in the poll arena. Headlines today brings you a sneak peek into Priyanka's Amethi war room.
A more assertive, even aggressive Priyanka is emerging. From strong words of advice to cousin Rahul Gandhi, to taking on Narendra Modi, to deciding the party's overall campaign strategy, no major election-related decision is taken without keeping her in the loop. And inside these closed doors, she calls the shots. In these quarters, the candidates themselves take calls for campaign strategy. The Gandhis also work specifically on problem solving of the area, irrespective of who the candidate is.
कांग्रेस से जुड़े हैं 67 से 47 साल हो गए कांग्रेस से जुड़े हैं।
लोग कहते हैं कल्याण गांधी का मुख्य काम है रूठों को मनाना, कैसे मनाते हैं?
नहीं मनाना का सबसे संपर्क है, सबको मनाने की कोशिश की जाती है। जो रूठता है वो सोनिया जी के लिए, राहुल जी के लिए हरदम तैयार रहता है।
On one side, there is the Congress headquarters, where leaders hold intense sessions. But in the same compound lies the Youth Congress headquarters. Behind these closed doors, Priyanka is closely aided by Kishori Lal Sharma and the Youth Brigade of the party. The coordinators, however, strictly stay out of their business, Priyanka making all the decisions.
नहीं, हमारे नीचे में 5 कोऑर्डिनेटर यहाँ पे हैं। हर विधानसभा में एक कोऑर्डिनेटर है। वो जो हम लोग जो यूथ कांग्रेस की बैकग्राउंड के लोग हैं, जिन्होंने यूथ कांग्रेस में अभी वर्किंग जो राहुल जी का सिस्टम चल रहा है उसके प्रोडक्ट हैं बेसिकली।
These pictures of the Munshiganj guest house where the Gandhis reside makes them accessible. But this is also where almost all closed-door meetings are held with confidants and key workers.
देखिए, अमेठी में जो भी काम है चुनाव के दौर में कोई नया काम नहीं होता और हम लोग कोई स्पेशल गिमिक या और जो ट्रिक्स होती हैं वो कभी नहीं करते, क्योंकि हमेशा से अमेठी में गांधी परिवार पौने 5 साल लोगों की सेवा करता है।
Headlines today learnt that the 3-tier system set in stone by Rajiv Gandhi is still followed. The coordinator at the bottom, followed by the candidate, and above all, the first family, obviously now spearheaded by Priyanka herself. A stronghold of the grand old party, with the trio continuing to make an emotive appeal based on years of franchise faith. This is Raebareli. Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
Well, and Amethi is witnessing a triangular contest this time, with Aam Aadmi Party and BJP fielding fairly known faces from their end against the Congress Vice President. But to thwart any attempts by them to be able to breach the Gandhi bastion, Priyanka Gandhi has a strategy in place. She's going all out to help her brother retain the constituency with a sizable margin by focusing on some key factors that we'll reveal to you in the story.
For the first time ever, Rahul Gandhi has been challenged on his own turf. And the race to finish is no more a stroll for the Gandhi sign. But Rahul has his own white knight, his sister, the most potent weapon unleashed by the Congress in Amethi this bold season, and her single-point brief to ensure that her brother wins. Headlines Today has learned that Priyanka has based her campaign on 4 important points of feedback received from Congress workers. Feedback number 1. RSS has inserted nearly 500 of its cadre to support the Smriti Irani challenge. Number 2. Poor condition of roads in the city is emerging as a major poll issue thanks to the AAP and the BJP. Kumar Vishwas will not hesitate from making a mountain of even the smallest of issues. And number 4, complacency among overconfident Congress workers. Team Priyanka has a plan in place. To counter the RSS influx, Congress has eschewed large rallies, choosing to have Priyanka interact with smaller gatherings, as many as 6 or 7 in the day, late into the night. Also, meetings like this, much publicized, heighten the sense of a personal touch.
देखिए, इसके पहले भी आरएसएस के लोग आरएसएस के लोग चुनाव लड़ चुके हैं। प्रचार करना तो बहुत दूर की बात है और 200-400 नहीं, चाहे जितने लोग आए आरएसएस के, उससे यहाँ कोई प्रभाव पड़ने वाला नहीं है।
To counter charges on bad roads, Team Priyanka is distributing pamphlets printed about development schemes in each village. As for the frequent instigations by Kumar Vishwas, congressmen have been barred from any kind of response lest it attract trouble for Rahul's campaign. The last feedback regarding complacency is being personally handled by Priyanka, who is meeting the cadre regularly from the village to the block level, enthusing them with daily talks. Also central to the Congress strategy is the match fixing with the Samajwadi Party, which has not fielded any candidate in Amethi or Raebareli. Also perhaps recognizing the gravity of the Modi wave, Sonia was asked to address a rally in Amethi, the first in 10 years. Bureau Report, Headlines Today.
Well, Priyanka Gandhi is showcasing her softer side in Amethi to win hearts. While she has managed to woo voters by connecting with them at a personal level, but what happens when Priyanka faces hostile political opponents? Here is what transpired when a group of Aam Aadmi Party workers confronted her in Amethi.
They have been vocal against the Gandhi family in its pocket borough. But when a group of Aam Aadmi Party workers gheraud Priyanka Gandhi in Amethi's Bhambaria, they had no inkling of what they were facing. To their surprise, the Gandhi scion first gave them a patient hearing. Then came an assurance from Priyanka herself that grievances over roads and electricity will be addressed. Finally, it was Priyanka's oodles of charm which prevailed. The Priyanka-inspired change of heart was drastic. Even making several Aam Aadmi Party supporters to remove their trademark caps. With Ashar Khan, Bureau Report, Headlines Today.